Hello and good morning to all gamers around the world. Welcome to this brand new channel. My name is Cowboy Duck. Enough of this yappa, let's head right into it. Now the first game we have for today is called Screenbound. Screenbound is a mixture of 2D and 3D platforming at the same time. And to be honest, I put it in this video because this is the first time I have seen anything like it. So it's a new idea and I hope it's going to be amazing. I actually can't wait for its release at the end of this year or maybe at the beginning of next year. Anyway guys, as you can see from the background gameplay, there are two crucial things you need to think about at the same time. Now the first one I'm going to talk about is in the 3D world, which is actually going to be not falling off the map. I know it might sound very simple, but you also need to know that you have to think about jumping of the monsters that's only visible in the 2D world. And about that, the second part I'm going to talk about is the 2D world, which uses the GameCube yellowish looking thingy that presents a pixelated environment, which I have to say looks amazing. I'm not even joking, like god damn. But let's not get sidetracked. The monsters are only visible in this environment, and if you didn't concentrate on the GameCube screen, you're gonna die 100%, like it's over for you, bro. And these monsters are not invisible in the 3D world. And last but not least, ladies with gentle hands, there's going to be a level maker for this game. It is surprisingly, there's a lot of things you can add on and put at the beginning of the game. Although, I have to say that there are not a lot of monsters or something like that. There are only a lot of decoration. So I sure hope though that they add more monsters or a little something that increases the difficulty level. I'm not gonna lie, most of us that have no life, like me, play games 24/7 and it will be very easy. So I may or may not have forgotten about one thing, that there might be skins for the GameCube looking thingy. So anyway, look at that one, it looks pretty cool. And bye bye. And now let's head for the next one. And this game is going to be Tenjutsu. Why Tenjutsu? Because as a man that spent most of his money on buying Katana Zero, it looks so good. Like, I'm buying it day one. So I might be a little bit biased, but anyway, this game looks amazing. Like the fighting combat style is on another level. Also, look at this animation, like the next game. And the next game is called UFO 50. So before I say anything, I also have to say that I might be a little bit biased for this too, because it's made by the same creators of Spelunky and Spelunky 2. So this game contains 50 games that are half co-op. You can play with your friends or family, and and the other half is single. So all of these games are designed to look like the games from the 90s. Do you remember them? Because I don't, I wasn't born in the 90s. Anyway, UFO 50 is designed to have at least one game that is suitable for your liking, as well as if you want to play single player or multiplayer, there are a lot of them. So, not gonna lie, I can't wait for it because it looks really good. No. If you're a type of guy that loves lore, I think you'll like this game too. Because on the official trailer, the developer of Splunk also talked about that this game is made by UFO Soft, like Ubisoft, you know. Anyway, something happened that made this company die, and so I have sneak suspicion that there will be a lot of lore, as well as that some of these games are in the same universe and contain the same characters. So there might be an NRG. But this is all a game theory. A game theory, you know, if you know, you know. Now, away from the theory crafting, this game contains a ton of different ideas. For example, if you're the type of guy that loves RPG or playing games that need a lot of thought and is competitive, you can do that. Or you like playing golf, I guess you can also do that. I mean, who plays golf? Not 2 points. Anyway, there are also games that have a lot of shooting, like PPPU Starships. You know that game from the 662,922 thingies. Yeah, that was a joke. Anyway, there are a lot of games. Like, there's no way that there is no game in this UFO 50 that you will not love. Moreover, each mini / not mini game contain different times to complete them. Some games are big, otherwise are short. So it suits whatever you like. So generally, I think this is perfect for everyone. The people that love lore, the people who don't, the people who love to play multiplayer, the one to play single player. Each one you like. So choose, and in my opinion, this is gonna be top 3 of games of this year, dropping out this year. Now on to the next game. Made by Capybara Games Company, and it's color matching game where you have heroes and they are actually not colors, they're like mobs that have different abilities and attacks. W animation time, yippee! I mean, back to the game. There are many heroes that have a lot of different abilities, which looks really cool. I'm not sure if they have shown them in this trailer, but also the way that you connect the mobs is really different. If you connect them in some way, they might do a push, if they're an attack, I mean. If you connect them in another way, they might do defense. And just like Sun Tzu Art of War said, I'm not sure if that's a real quote, but the best defense is offense, so I'm gonna go that every single time because I like offense. As well, there are different heroes, there are also different groups. For example, the arcade, the trash looking people, and the food people. Also, with different seasons, you can unlock different mobs, for example. Look at this bomb dude, he looks pretty nice. Anyway, you can unlock them by doing quests or usually playing the game a lot more, like spending the time at the game. And to be honest, I like the machine gun crab dude. Also, look at the hero. They look pretty cool, pretty nice. That are going to release at the beginning of the game. As well as there are going to be new maps that are added on every season, as well as with new mobs. Moreover, there are a lot of customization options. You can do whatever you want and choose whatever you like, combine different aspects, suit your likings. Now for the next game, it's called Into the Emberlands. Into the Emberlands is a single adventure game where you hit a village by going out to the forest to gather many resources like wood and etc. You use your light to not be captured by the darkness. If your light goes out, then you'll be remembered in our hearts, like it's GG. Look at this. Build this village, like build different stuff, you craft, and meet the people along the way in the village or even in the wilderness while you're exploring. Seems really good, as well as we didn't have any game like it since a pretty long time. It looks like there's a daytime and nighttime for each day in this game. So you might acquire different stuff, meet different people according to the time of the day. And that's about it for Into the Emberland. Least Ela the Frosty Glide. But before we start Frosty Glide, I have a quick sponsor from me. Could you please go down and press the subscribe button and like? It will help a lot. Anyway, you're a witch that helps people in the village and living upon the mountains. You of course you are Ela and do certain quests by flying, do parkour, and get above obstacles using your magical broom. But the most unique thing about this game is it looks. It is very colorful and it's made from cool looking pixels. Like, all of the world looks really good, but will the parkour aspect of the game be as good as Celeste? We'll know as soon as the game releases. Now, for the most game that I'm very excited about, because I'm 100% biased and I don't care, is...
No one can hold that breath forever.
Valorant coming to console. Now I have to say, I need your help. What would you like to see on this channel? I can upload more Valorant videos, more Overwatch, more Apex. You choose, comment down below. And thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the Summer Game Fest and the Wholesome Direct from where I got these games.